exercise is an integral part of my life, not just because it helps me stay fit, but it also navigates my stress energy. It boosts overall health and ensures that I feel happy, energetic, regulates my mood throughout the day. But there are few rules that not only make my exercise look good but also most effective. First rule is to get up and get going. I don't wait up for any event to come up, like if I put on weight then only I'll exercise, or if any special occasion that I have to tone it up, I have to do it for a reason. My love for my exercise is unconditional, and I don't wait up for any specific moment or motivation to drive me to exercise. I just get up and get going because I know that it is a part of my life, like every other thing that I do, like brushing my teeth, taking a bath, reading, having food. All of these things are integral part of your life, and so is exercise. It is important for your body as any other thing that you do for it. So I believe that all of the other things that I do in my life, exercise adds up to it. It navigates my stress energy. It is my cells craving and the way of them telling me that it's time for you to get up, start moving, enjoying yourself and every process that you do for your body. Second important rule that I have been following since years now, that you don't have to wait for motivation. Motivation is temporary, but what is permanent is your discipline. Discipline that comes with habit. When your body starts craving for it, motivation will be high on some days, low on the other days. You get motivated after seeing somebody, you get motivated on a special event, or you get motivated to just transform yourself, and then you come back to reality because that motivation is down. But exercise cannot be with you for these peaks and low movement. It has to be with you forever. It has to be with you as a habit. As I mentioned, you should start craving for exercise every day when you don't do it. So yes, movement, physical activity should come from within as more it should come from an external motivation. Rule number 3 is something over nothing. The first two things that I mentioned comes with the understanding of this fact, that when you know that you have to do something over nothing, when you start craving for that exercise, your cells are demanding it, then you will do whatever it takes to satisfy them. And it doesn't mean you have to always go for 1 hour workout or 1.5 hour workout. You can also do it for 10 to 15 minutes, because as I mentioned, something is always better than nothing, and it's better not to do it for 5 days and then suddenly do it for 2 hours and then again not doing it for 10 days and then do it for 4 days. This breaks the consistency, it breaks your habit, it also breaks your inner cravings, and your cells need to exercise. So why you need to put yourself into that particular situation where you're not doing something and then suddenly you're doing everything? Just do something over nothing. Rule number 4 is to start making it enjoyable. When I say enjoyable, it has to come from the part that you start loving the process. Mostly what happens with all of us is we get into exercise in order to lose weight, in order to look a certain way, in order to get toned body, get rid of that loose skin. And that is the reason we step up into this exercise game, to build something, right? But that is coming with a condition. But when you start doing something without a condition, that no matter what, I will have to do it because I like this process. I want to exercise because I love doing exercise. This is the best time of my life. Then there would be no external motivation or no external factors that is required to push you. So the task for you is to make it as enjoyable as possible. Rule number 5 has to be, it's okay to go slow. When it comes to exercise, and especially lifting weights or developing a good form, it's always recommended to go as slow as possible. Because when you're not good with the form, or you're doing or overdoing it at a stretch, what happens eventually that you will start getting burnt off, which means you will start getting that saturation feeling, which makes you feel overwhelmed very quickly, and you will feel ki ho gaya, bahut ho gaya, I have done it all, I have been so fast and furious in order to achieve results, and now I don't enjoy the process. I have just I'm just doing it for a goal. And that is what makes you feel burnt out after a particular point in life. So it's always good to take it slow, as slow as possible, because slow is always better than going fast and then dropping all the energy out. It's always better to go slow, work on your form first when you're lifting weights, specifically every posture, working on each and every detail, so that when you intensify your exercise or when you increase the intensity in any which way, you are not losing out on your forms, your postures, and you're always good with what you are doing. Next rule is to keep changing it up. Again, it plays a very important role in your exercise routine. When you're just doing one kind of exercise, like just doing cardio, or when you're just doing weight training, or when you're just doing yoga, you will again feel burnt out. It is no longer enjoyable. You will not like the process for a longer run, and also your body gets adapted to a same exercise routine. And when it gets adapted to the same exercise routine, if you want to achieve some results, or if you want to change your body, if you want to transform, you won't see any results happening, because your body has already adapted to that kind of exercise. Must have seen that you have been doing yoga for a long period of time, or I have been doing a lot of exercise for a long period of time. You start getting used to it, and your body gets used to it. Your body develops that tolerance phenomena where it is very adaptable, so it learns and then it becomes used to it. So it's better to keep changing up your exercises as much as you can. Rule number 7 is to avoid extreme situations. So most of us get into exercise feeling that I want to just transform myself with high end motivation, and that is when you go with extreme cases where you just put yourself onto extreme workout routines, extreme workout regimes. That is sad, that is bad, that is something that you should avoid on each and every aspect of your health journey, because extreme is always dangerous. Some people do exercise being sleep deprived, and that is so sad. You need rest and recovery, and without that, if you're going for extreme workouts, you have high chances of collapse, and we have seen it in so many situations now. So extreme is never advisable. You will always have to consider 3 to 5 days of exercise in a week, and that too from like 50 to 60 minutes a day. Keep it up to that level so that you are there for in a longer run, and not just for few days and then losing it all out. Rule number 8 has to be about the combination. As I mentioned before, that your body starts adapting, so combination is always important. Strength training helps you build good amount of muscle, strengthen your body, helps you achieve that muscle that you need for aging. Second important workout is your stretching and mobility, that helps your joints provide that flexibility, that mobility, and support it in every way possible. Yoga gives you calmness, peace. Cardio helps you boost your cardiovascular health. So all of these exercises are important in life, and you cannot just restrict yourself to one. You cannot just think of doing one exercise and you're done. No, you can't. You have to make it a combination as a part of your routine. It has to be cardio, strength, yoga, mobility, everything together. You need a good workout plan so that you can get the best possible results when it comes to exercise. So yes, focus on everything. Stretching is also important, as is weight training. Cardio is also important as your any other yoga or pilates. It's always important to consider all the things together rather than focusing on just one. Like, we will exercise 7 days a week and still we are not getting any result. It is because your body is not meant for working out regularly like 7 days a week. You have to work out regularly, and regularly I mean that you have to work out every 4 to 5 days in a week, and you need at least 2 days for rest and recovery, and it is of prime importance. Only when you rest and recover, your muscles replenish, and when your muscles replenish, you will see that your body is again prepared to lose on fat and gain on muscle. So you get that energy back, you get that muscle back. It's important to not miss on rest and recovery. Any bad diet can outweigh the benefits of exercise. If you are doing a lot of exercise and then you think that you can eat and put anything in your stomach, that is absolutely wrong. You cannot outdone the adverse effect of a bad nutrition. So please ensure that you fuel yourself nicely, balance meals, good amount of protein, carbs and fats in your diet in order to make sure that the nutrition is apt for the exercise that you're doing. That's it for this video. I hope you will find it useful. These were my 10 rules of exercise that helped me get the effective results that actually absolutely changed my life.